Hello everybody and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I am Solemn, the gamer who's bad at games with moderately functional. This is our character Milo, and we are a Dark Urge character. If you haven't seen episode 1, I suggest you go watch that. But we are in the middle of the tutorial / Nautiloid level.
Here we go.
I'm just kind of going through things the way that I normally would. We have 0 health. Unleash.
Can't read this script.
Not sure. Not sure. Gonna boop the buttons anyways.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Look at all this free experience that I just unlocked. It's not a lot actually, but you know.
Survival is all that matters.
Ha. Yay. Experience.
Here goes nothing.
Hey, it's Shart.
You! Get me out of this taxi!
Shart.
We have no time for stragglers.
Roll to see what kind of magic we got going on here. Failed miserably. Oh, no. We succeeded because things. Yay, things.
Ruins. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go. Hurry! Please!
Okay, now, if you don't know, you can go through here and there's a crystal thing that you can put in here and get it to unlock. But we're going to see if we can sorcerer things it first.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
Looking into it, things and stuff.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous, then discomfort fades, and another sensation
Forget I can't skip
washes
through all
over
the
you.
dialogue because I've seen it.
Connection. Authority.
At least we didn't get an at one.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Haha, you fell down.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is
Fair
what you
point.
need.
Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
She needs her trusty D20. I'm just speeding things along.
Let
I
us
don't
make for the
necessarily
helm.
need her to
We've
explain that
wasted
she's
enough
not going to
time
tell me what
already.
crap is, so.
She's right. Lead on.
Alright, so just so you know, because again, I've played through this a lot, there's a necklace over here that you can get. It's really just good for selling. And there's this chest here that you can't unlock unless you're a rogue, but there's also a key in that room that you can get. But usually it's just a little bit of treasure, so we're just going to skip it this time. Now I'm going to touch on this thing because I used a spell.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say. Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Racist.
Cane Yank.
I'm gonna pretend that that's what King Yank means, is racist. Eat his brain.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
We need to get out of here.
Okay, just because I don't see it happening this time, if you take out this guy, you can actually get his sword. It's a two-handed weapon, which you can use on any of your guys that can use a two-handed weapon. I'm going to turn down my microphone again here, so excuse the mute for a minute. Testing, testing. Okay, not peeking is so badly. Sorry if I was peeking. But anyways, yes, so you can get that two-handed sword and use it, but you got to be able to take him out, and he's got a lot of health for this level. If you're at an easier difficulty, it should be no problem.
Victory awaits. Taste my fury.
I like to move people as far up as I can at the time in here. Shadowheart doesn't have a ranged weapon yet, so this is what she can do. Yeah, it's easier to kill this guy if this guy's actually doing damage, but the Mind Flayer very often will miss his shit, and it's kind of frustrating.
Time to strike. Make way.
But I can take some pot shots with Lae'zel as we go.
What should I do? Got to press on.
You can loot these bodies and stuff, but it's like you're kind of on a timer. You're really at no risk of losing it, but it's a tutorial. I don't need to loot goblins and things very, very hard right now.
We must take the transponder. I will ascend. Taking position.
One thing I appreciate about this game is that you don't have ammo. Like, it doesn't make you take care of ammo. Like a nice DM would, but you know. Some DMs are like, you only had 150 bolts for arrows, so you can't actually use your bow and arrow now.
We're dead.
Hurry, before they strike.
I gotta keep remembering not to skip cutscenes. You just missed a dragon flying by. It's nothing major.
Time to strike.
Ah, why you gotta miss?
Not now.
Yeah, you hit him for that 2 damage.
Victory awaits.
See, I knew he was gonna dash, that's why I didn't move forward, is because I didn't want to get wrecked. And we're just gonna try to do some more damage here. Nope, that failed. Okay, run away.
Have to keep going.
Take this, or Dario will have your head.
Swift and lethal. Got to focus. Moving.
And if you decide to take the Brain Man with you that you saved earlier, you have him to control in that fight as well. But yeah, these guys show up after not too long, and they are just as strong as the one that the Mind Flayer guy is fighting. A little less health and a little less, you know, worth it to kill, but yeah, they can be a problem.
Breathe deep and
Because once they get inside the door, they'll fly and they'll get like right up next to you, and
On the move.
yeah, you don't have the health to deal with them, especially if you're playing a sorcerer.
Onward.
Like they'll easily one-shot 7 health. Alright.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Okay, but let's be honest, that 2-foot drop at the end would still be enough to kill a sorcerer.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
Okay, Deidre. Alright, well.
What's in
You don't get this cutscene if you're not a Dark Urge. Thick as money.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Aw, so close. Apparently we don't remember shit. Sorry if you guys hear a kitten playing with a toy, like, right next to the
You see
computer.
flashes of flesh, all lumped together in a mass grave. No single image sticks out. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Yeah, anyways, if you guys hear a dingle ball, he's currently going ham on a dingle ball next to the computer, and I can't do shit about it because he doesn't listen to me.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I'll just wake her up. I don't care about the artifact.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you guys like me reading all of the options, or just the one that I'm picking, or just clicking something? Like, you guys gotta let me know in the comments. What happened to Lazelle?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Now
First
what?
things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Well, now the little dude's playing with a paper bag. You guys get all sorts of treats in the dang video. And now my phone's going off. This is a great time to record. Whee! Want to stay
We need
together.
each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
All right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
If not over, then through.
All right.
Something good
I'm
here.
gonna just loot a whole bunch of stuff in here. I'll probably speed through it in editing, so you don't have to watch me just randomly picking up. It's mainly gold that you're gonna find. Also hats if you want to wear a weird hat. There's lots of corpses and boxes and stuff around here, though. Those guys don't usually have much. You also find supplies for your camp around here. Yeesh.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Hey, free loot. I don't loot, though. I loot, but I don't loot, you know? I don't want to loot the loot because I can't loot. Fish. I don't take bottles of grease because I don't utilize them properly. So, it's not worth it to me. Yay, waypoint. I think if you can lockpick, you can open this. I obviously can't.
That open easily.
I think if you're a barbarian or something, you might be able to bust it open, but I can't remember. But you can definitely lockpick it. We'll end up going in there eventually anyways through a different entrance, so don't worry about it. Ooh, a dagger. Actually, I'll pick that up because I like dagger better than I like quarterstaff. Well, usually I like quarterstaff better, but the dagger does a little more damage.
More of those wretched things. That's a friendly-looking shadow.
We're sneaking because I want to do a thing. There's several times where you'll be able to interact with things. Like, for example, I just blew a man's up. He's not dead, but he got exploded a little.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this will
They saw me just before that, but you can technically, like, pre-damage these guys by a lot. There's another instance later where you can do the same thing. So sometimes it helps to look at the enemies first. You might be able to find a different way to do the fight. Oh, because I already did my action, they won't let me do another one, I guess. You know what? She could just bop him. Bop it. Twist it. Spin it. Well, that was unfortunate. More often than not, you want to be using your spells as a sorcerer, but, you know,
Perhaps our survival isn't such a
I don't have a lot of spell slots right now. Level up! Or loading screen, apparently. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. I can take a hit now. Alright, what do we get for a spell? Oops. So I can just give myself 7 temporary health till a long rest. But it costs a spell slot, so it's not super useful. I'll grab an ice knife, I guess. I like damaging spells best. So meta magic stuff you have to like trigger, and then it costs sorcery points to do. But let's see here. Let's go for those two. Sure. Why not? And I know there's people that can basically level up their allies so that they're like super OP and stuff. I just let them kind of do what they're gonna do. The only thing with her is I make sure that she keeps the inflict wounds spell and that she's got her healing stuff. Other than that, I don't really care, because there's like different domains and stuff. Yeah.
What's hiding here?
It's a butt plug. Yeah, we'll pick up the butt plug. Why not? Sometimes it's fun to have fun. Potion of speed. I'll leave the bulb because they're not super useful to me. Again, somebody that's like an expert in the game will tell me that I'm wrong, but that's fine. Pick that up. I can't use that. This we're gonna add to wares. Chili powder, pepper for camp stuff. I loot pretty fast in this game. If you guys need me to slow down or anything, let me know. Don't need any of that stuff. Let's go. And I have a certain route that I go through the opening because I have made a lot of characters and at least gotten through the opening. I feel like we're almost equal with her now for health. Dragon things. Try to lockpick it.
Open up.
It's probably gonna go terribly, but let's see here. Yep. Okay, so what we're gonna do.
Don't mind if I do.
Now, I don't think I can wear the leather helmet. No, I can't. So it's good to stay as a wearer. But yeah, if you're wondering, there's the Alt key lets you see kind of things that are around you a little easier. I'll try to find a good example, but here, everybody's boyfriend.
I should speak up.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
We like to kill things. That's kind of our character, so we'll do that.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
One more step and I'll make you eat that knife.
You can try, but first you'll tell me what you know. I saw you on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
No idea.
It's those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did, whatever they put in us, just created a connection. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship? Turn us into... Ha! Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flare ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Alright, so we'll level him up real quick. Again, I just let the game do what it wants to do, but he's got several classes he could be. Oh, later on, obviously. Like, he could be, arcane... I think he ends up being an arcane trickster, but I'm not positive. Anyways, so, yeah, just let him do his thing. Obviously, the internet's in love with Asterion, and Asterion is going to be in love with us because we're going to be doing some messed up dark crap, and that's the kind of stuff that he likes. But anyways, that's about it for an episode, guys. Next time, we're going to go ahead and we'll probably meet up with 2 other potential party members. I say potential because it's not going to go well for one of them. See you guys then.